Thank you, Father Olafson, Father Kelly, Reverend Fathers, any honored guests, and my brothers. There are many priests who come to mind when I hear the phrase priest hero. Having reflected on this phrase for a while now, it became clear that to me, Father John Vallier of the Diocese of Grand Rapids is my priest hero. I first met Father John when he began his assignment at my parish in around my sophomore year. There are three aspects of Father John's ministry that I would like to share with you. First, his service toward others. On Father John's off days and any other time he gets away from the office, he likes to spend them at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids, ministering in the baby unit. While he is there, he likes to rock. He is volunteering as a baby rocker to the mothers so they can get a break. He is also one of the first to go to the hospital to minister to the sick and dying in my area. Living 4 houses down from the parish rectory, there have been a number of times I have asked him if he would like to join my family for dinner after the Saturday 5 p.m. Mass, only to hear the same response. I have to visit someone at the hospital after Mass and won't be back until late. But if I was not doing anything, I would join you guys for sure. The second aspect I would like to say about Father John is that he is always present and volunteering. When I first met Father John, it became very clear to me that he liked to keep busy. When I asked him why I always see him out and about, he told me that you can be a good parish priest by preaching, but if you are not present in the parish, such as church events or school events, you will not really know the parishioners. In other words, the vocation to the priesthood is one that requires being present at things. After hearing confessions, instead of going back to the rectory, Father John will go and stand in the gathering area of the church and greet each and every parishioner and visitor. He usually has a joke or two to tell as well, such as when my parish was undergoing construction on the road in front, he would always joke that there's only 2 construction companies in the whole state of Michigan, and that's why they're taking forever on the roads. I could see why. And he is able to maintain a busy schedule running a parish with the well-sized school while also being an assistant coach for the Grand Rapids West Catholic football team, which is my school's rival. So I like to joke about that once in a while with him. The third aspect of Father John that I would like to mention is that he cares deeply about me and my family. When Father John likes to exercise a lot, he always encourages me to do the same and will stop by my house and say, "Why don't you come join me for a run?" A lot of times I do say no. He is always asking my parents how I am doing pretty much every weekend, and it will look something like this. "So I heard that they were doing something at the seminary." And so he won't really ask it in the form of a question. He'll kind of make my parents tell him what's going on at the seminary. And he always takes time to answer my questions, even if I have a million of them before Mass. The last thing that was really hit me with this aspect is when my grandfather died from COVID in 2020. At this time, we didn't really know where we would have the funeral or even if we could due to COVID regulations. This was because my grandpa had been in assisted living for a number of years at this point, so he wasn't really affiliated with a parish. When Father John heard about my grandpa's passing, he immediately expressed his sympathy towards my family and offered to preside over the funeral, even though he had never even met my grandpa. This showed me that a good parish priest must be there in his parishioners' toughest times. So, Father John, thank you for being my priest hero and showing me what it means to be a good parish priest. I look forward to many other memories of learning from you how to be a good priest. Praise be Jesus Christ.